Welcome to Gloria's Gab Live. I have an exciting guest with me today who is doing wonderful things for South Dade and actually for all over. He's in it's Bluenest Development.
Yes,
And it's Salim Chraibi.
correct.
I said it right?
You did.
Yes, good. Okay. And we're going to talk about your history, how you built this company, but also what an impact you're going to make things better for providing affordable housing, that kind of thing. Before we start, we have to thank South Florida PBS. South Florida PBS, one of the best resources we have in our community, sponsors our show week after week. So shout out to South Florida PBS. And if you're a member, and if you're not a member, and you should be, because they have great programming, and you get one of these magazines once a month. It tells you everything that's happening in on South Florida PBS, on the station, XCL, PBS, and they even have a healthcare channel where you can get free healthcare information.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool. Yeah. So, Salim,
Yes,
we just started talking about how you came here
yes,
on a golf scholarship at Johnson & Wales.
correct. So I originally came in 2010, and my goal was to play college golf, right? So I was dreaming about playing college golf, and so I came here. I played golf for a few years, and there was a cross point where I had to choose between golf and starting a career, and I realized that it was going to be very difficult to make it in golf, but I was young enough to be able to start a career, so I decided to go in business, and I started buying land and building homes.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2018, I founded Bluenest with the idea of building scattered sites.
So it's only like 7 years ago?
7 years.
Wow.
7 years, yes.
But you've grown so much in the short time.
So I started in 2016, but I founded Bluenest in 2018.
Uh-huh.
And we went from 6 homes in 2018 to over 2,500 homes now.
Whoa.
Yes. So I was, my brother joined the business in 2019. I was a one-man show for like a year and a half. And then my brother came and we started working together. And then we hired our first employee and then our second, etc. And we've been growing. And originally we started with the sole purpose of building scattered sites, right? So our goal was to build like 5 or 6 homes a month. Well, originally our goal was to build 5 or 6 homes a year. And then we started doing that, and we're like, why don't we push and we try to see if we can do 5 or 6 homes a month. And so we started buying, lots.
More land.
Correct. Yeah. And, and then we're like, let's try to do 10 a month. And at 10 a month, we realized we were never meeting that goal of buying 10 scattered sites a month. It was too difficult to buy land from 10 different owners every month. Mm-hmm. And we're like, let's scale and start doing communities. So we started like our first communities, like smaller communities, and then little by little, we've been growing, and now we have some larger communities, and always with the intent of building a product for the workforce. So that's, our main target, our main goal is to bring a product that's affordable for our people.
And this is why I was so excited to have you on the show, because it's such a need in our community. Everybody knows that. Affordable housing has just gotten, out of control. And your housing is not only affordable, but it's beautiful.
Thank you.
And we have some pictures if you want to.
Of course.
Alex, our wonderful producer, if you would like to show some of those. Look at how beautiful that
is. So this is one of our townhome model. What we try to do, depending on the areas where we build, is, respect the architecture of the area. This is a model that we designed for South Dade. It's a farm style with a metal roof. It's around 1,900 square foot per unit. We have actually some of the models where we've integrated the balcony as part of the unit. Uh-huh. So now we have a pajama room upstairs, so 3-bedroom and a pajama room, which doesn't exist anywhere else for this price point. And
I wouldn't think so.
I know. And so, it's the same floor plans. We have a different elevation that is more contemporary, but this is really to build something that's respectful of the area, right?
Oh, and I love that you've got the metal roofs.
Yes.
Because that'll save homeowners ultimately a lot of money.
That saves a lot of insurance. Correct. So then we have, this is a more modern style that we do a little bit more north. This is,
I'm laughing because in Doral, they have a whole community.
Correct.
That are like boxes like this.
I think I know which ones you're talking about.
I like the one before.
I do too. I like better pitched roof. And to be honest with you, it's some people like modern better. Some people, I personally like pitched roof better.
Does this have the concrete roof?
It does.
And so that's good too. I mean, you're
It
really
does.
both styles.
Correct. So this has a TPO roof, which is a great system. It's because you have always a higher risk when it's a flat roof to have leaks.
Right.
Right, because water sits there, etc. But with the TPO roof, it's much better.
Yeah.
And this is, again, that more
the farm style.
Yes, that's farm style.
Yeah. And these are the ones that have this is.
And this is a duplex.
Oh, duplex.
So what we do with these duplexes is we make them, we design them to look like a big single family home. So if you see when you drive in front, these are, for example, in sometimes in areas where there's single family around, and we design them so that there's a door in the front and a door on the side. So as you drive in front, you don't see that it's a duplex, right?
Right.
So it's respectful of the area, but at the same time, it provides for a more accessible, more affordable product and at a lower price point. And we have these duplexes with an HOA of $5.
What?
Yes. So basically you can buy.
So what does that provide? They do the lawn, make sure that the lawn's manicured and whatever.
The way we design them is that they're completely independent unit. So that HOA just covers for the association to stay open.
Okay.
And there's just a party wall agreement. That's it.
Okay.
And so they're completely independent. And you can buy this for let's say $400,000 for these models.
Get out.
And you put 1% down, right? So you put $4,000 and you're in your house. And then you pay a monthly on this one of like $2,600.
Wow.
So, they're 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. They have a laundry room. They're around between 1,400 and 1,600 square foot. So, this is a nice product. And it's actually a very popular product.
Yeah, I would think so. Golly.
These are the interiors. You
could buy both sides and rent out one.
You can. And not through that 1% down payment, but you can with an FHA loan. So 3.5% down would get you both sides.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So these are some of the interiors. We, pride ourselves with our finishes. We do large size tile. All of our tiles are 24 by 24, 36 by 36. Yes. Yeah. We do waterfall kitchen countertops. We do wood kitchen cabinets. We have 9'4" ceilings. So our idea really is to bring a high quality product for the price, right? And so we don't do any carpets. We don't do everything is impact windows and doors. Everything, concrete between. So it's a nice.
It's made to be easily maintained.
It's meant to be easily maintained and well built, and just bringing something of quality to our buyers.
And that's obviously why you've been so successful. Because when you really know after a while who to buy from and who not to.
That's true.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of repeat buyers. So a lot of realtors that have worked with us bring us new buyers. A lot of buyers that have bought from us refer us family members. And, it's great because that says something about the quality, right? So
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're happy about that, and we're very careful.
So where is this community?
So this is, for example, in Goulds, right? So the Goulds area is not that far south. Now it's maybe 15 minutes from South Kendall. And this one, because of the neighborhood area, it's not a farm area. So we did like a model that's a little bit more modern. So if you look at the facade on this one, it's the same floor plan than the other townhouse, than the farm style townhouse. But I don't know if we can see a facade of one of these.
He's trying to get it right.
There we go.
There you go.
So you see this is, and these have tile roofs. Again, you can see that on these ones.
So they get a single car garage.
So they get a single car garage.
And
1,900 square foot total, between 1,800 and 1,900.
It doesn't include the garage.
Everything included, but the garage is 250 square foot. So AC is around 1,700.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Then we have they have a backyard, right? And then they have 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, a pajama room upstairs. Really cool floor plans, actually.
Is a pajama room like a loft?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's like a loft. Some people use it for office. Some people use it for like game rooms for kids.
Right.
Some, so we found it. We had balconies, and we realized that a lot of people were not using the balconies.
Right.
And if we were to include the balconies as part of more AC square footage, it would be better used. So, So anything you can do inside in Florida is better. Correct.
It's too hot.
I know. That's exactly the feedbacks we were getting.
Yeah,
It's like nobody was using it. It was dead space. and we realized let's include it inside the townhomes and have people enjoy that more.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
No, but I like the idea that loft area. I have a loft too, and I use it as an office.
It's nice. Exactly.
Yeah,
especially since COVID, that more people work from home. It's almost like an extra den.
Especially if you're living in Gould's and your office is in Kendall.
Yes.
Or excuse me, Coral Gables.
That
or
is true.
Downtown.
Exactly.
So yeah,
I agree with you.
That's great.
Yeah.
So do we have any more pictures?
I think
you went through. No, we went through them all?
We went through all the pictures.
So tell me, so how right now you're developing in is it Naranja or?
So right now we're developing a lot in South Dade because that's where the land is, right? So in Miami we're constrained by land.
Of course.
To the east we have the water, to the west we have the Everglades, right? And we have an urban development boundary line that is there. So what we try to do is go inside, stay inside urban development boundaries and build there, right? So sometimes it goes very smoothly, sometimes it goes with some pushbacks, but we really feel like the work we do is important, right?
So the pushback you're getting is because?
So the main pushback we get is from people that were living there for 20, 30 years that have larger size lots that were lucky enough to buy those homes where the prices were much cheaper than they are today, and that get a little angry when we build smaller size footprint single family homes and townhomes, right? And again, all of these land are within inside the development boundary, and on top of that, a lot of them are close to the busway and with the rapid transit zone now.
Which is so necessary.
Not only is it necessary, it's crucial. Because we have a net population loss of 135,000 people in the last 2-3 years in Miami-Dade.
Really?
Yes. And so you look at...
Because they just can't afford it.
Can't afford it. People are moving out.
Yeah.
And, it's if we keep going the way we're going, we're not going to have a city. So the base salary of a teacher is $58,000, right?
Yeah.
So assume a household that makes $140,000 today. What are they going to buy in Miami? If it's getting really, really difficult. So what we're offering is, and again, with the price that Miami is today, for a family that makes $140,000 to buy a house, to save the down payment for a house that's around $60,000, $70,000, it might take them upwards of 10 years.
Sure.
And in those 10 years, rent will keep going up.
And then the prices go up.
And Miami-Dade is not getting any cheaper. So those people will never be able to save enough money to buy a home. So what you see happening is that there's a big increase in rental communities. There's a big increase in rental, like affordable rentals, workforce rental. But we feel like and it's good, it's great, right? And but we feel like homeownership is really something special.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's not the same when you buy your house than when you rent it. And on top of that, when you have a fixed mortgage for 30 years, for the next 30 years, this is how much I'm going to have to pay a month.
Exactly.
Right. So it's not like I've heard
it's
stories.
Investment.
Yes. And I've heard stories of buyers where they moved out because their landlord raised their price, double the price, right?
Oh, yeah.
Since COVID, prices have skyrocketed. And so we feel like this is really, really important. And so we try to work as much as possible with the community. Sometimes it goes great. Very often it goes great. Very often, we reduce the amount of units. We, make plans to accommodate and things like that. But we also realize that if we don't do something for our workforce, we're not going to have a city anymore. And we have a need today in Miami of 90,000 units. And, we have 2,000-3,000, but that's barely a dent that we're making, right? So we need to do more.
Yeah. And our businesses need that affordable housing too. It's not, even if you've got money, if you've got a business, you're in trouble.
Not only that, you see the amount of there's a lot of wealth coming to Miami, right? Miami has, since COVID, exploded and became this,
no income tax in Florida.
Correct. Exactly.
Everybody
and
loves
so everybody comes here.
Yeah.
But on the other end, we see people where the workforce that are moving out, right? So we need to retain those people. It's our first respondents. It's people that do amazing things for the community. And I think one of the major things we need to do is work on the bad connotation of the word workforce housing. And that's where a lot of the pushback
when you say affordable housing, a lot of people think, government housing.
Correct.
Kind of, and subsidizing their rent, that kind of stuff. So all you're saying is, give something, give somebody that's, a two-family working
Correct.
Household,
And
give them
these-
a shot at ownership.
Exactly. These are
Yeah.
nurses,
Mhm.
police officers, firefighters,
Teachers.
teachers,
Yeah.
like a lot of the people that work here and live here. And whenever we say workforce housing, immediately people look at you wrongly and, oh my God, they're going to come and destroy my neighborhood. No, these people just want to live somewhere. They want to live peacefully.
Well,
And they're
I
the
think
people
affordable housing is probably a better term for it, and then
it's
even
actually
that,
worst.
Even that, really?
Yes. Yes. It's
And when
actually
you say
worse.
affordable, we're not talking cheap. We're
Yeah,
talking,
I know.
We're talking a nice place to live.
Affordable is when they hear that,
Reasonably priced.
it's even worse. So we use the word attainable housing, for example,
I
now.
like that. Attainable.
Yeah, attainable housing. But
It's a PR spin on it.
yeah, so what our main point is that the workforce is 80 to 140 AMI, and it's really the people that live and work here. And that, the last time that you had something in your house and you called 911 or an emergency, think about that person that shows up to your door, because that person, makes $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 a year, and they need a place to call home.
Right.
And so, that's what we're fighting day in and day out. A lot of people understand, a lot of people welcome that. A lot of people, unfortunately, don't want to make an effort for the people that are making an effort for them every day. So, that's
a shame on them.
Exactly. So those are the challenges we're facing. But,
Yeah.
there's also obviously regulatory challenges and things like that, but those are the main challenges.
So what was your inspiration for starting doing this?
So
did you I know you had a business degree from Johnson & Wales,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So was real estate in your family's
So my mother's
history?
an architect.
Oh, okay.
My grandmother was in real estate in Morocco,
Oh.
on my father's side, actually. So she, was in real estate back in the 50s and 60s in Morocco. And growing up in real estate, I've always wanted to be in real estate. And I realized, like living in Miami, looking at the median income, that everybody wanted to build 10, 15, $20 million homes, right? But nobody was doing anything as a for sale product for people making that median wage.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we started building our first homes, we realized the demand and how quickly they were selling. And I'm like, wow, there's really a need here. And, that's where the idea and, that's why we've been trying to scale up the business.
Yeah, anything you can sell under 500,000.
For sure.
Just
exactly.
goes off the market
Especially
right
if you
away.
give a quality product,
Mhm.
You'll be able to sell.
Yeah.
Like no
But
problem.
that's what, it looks like your finishes are finishes that they have in $1 million homes.
Yes.
So that makes it even more attractive because you may have a little smaller space, but you got quality space.
Correct.
Yeah.
So what we do, we have some, for example, communities where, to respect the neighborhood again, we do large single families in the perimeters and townhomes inside. So that as you drive in the neighborhood, you see like these big homes, and then we build our townhomes inside that meet the workforce housing needs. And we use the same finishes for those homes that we sell for $1 million, $1.2 million, than for the townhomes that we sell at $400,000. The exact same tile, the exact same kitchen, the exact same countertop, the exact same windows. They're exactly the same finishes.
It makes it more cost effective for you
Not
too.
only that, we just really want to give a product that we could be saving money on our builds. There's no questions about that. We could be saving.
This is why you're getting repeat customers.
Correct, exactly. And also I feel like there's going to be a long-lasting impact on the neighborhood if you do a good product, right? And you're going to maybe make those people that were looking at workforce housing in a bad way at ease when they see it built and they see, oh, this actually looks good, right?
Yeah.
And another thing that shocks me in Miami is when we have smaller size single family homes to be able to sell in the 400s and townhomes in an area where, for example, there's 10,000 square foot lots, right? And we do single family homes on 5,000 square foot and townhomes on like 2,500 square foot. I feel like they coexist really well together. We're not doing a 60-story skyscraper next to a single family home, right?
So much better.
So sometimes I don't really understand the pushback from some, just because we have a smaller size lot, right? It's still residential, it's still low density. We're not doing a skyscraper, we're not doing anything commercial mid-riser. So I feel like ultimately it'll be better for the community to have those townhomes because land in Miami inside UDB is going to get built no matter what.
Yeah.
Land is scarce and whatever land is, it gets picked up.
And I'm kind of tired of high rises.
Yes.
they block views, they block airflow.
If we had more townhouses, we would not need the amount of high rises we had.
And there's an environmental issue with concrete.
For sure.
Yeah, people don't talk about that.
Of course.
And they go, oh yeah, let's just.
Of course.
But what is it? What does it emit? I read something about that, about the bad environmental impact on these big.
We don't do any high rises, so I haven't. Really
you don't know about that one, yeah.
But
you're avoiding that.
But I feel like in terms of footprint, you have a much lower footprint, and it's also like with a townhouse, and you still it's still horizontal, right? 1 or 2 stories. It coexists well with larger single-family homes in the neighborhood, or with smaller size like single-family. So that's sometimes I don't understand the pushback. And I think the pushback does not really come from the architecture, but it comes from we don't want these people in our neighborhoods, and these people are the people that like make your life livable in this country every day, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
why wouldn't you want teachers or firefighters or like you said in your neighborhood? Of course you do.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. So what's the next step for you? Because I know how many developments do you have right now?
So we have right now over 2,500 homes in the pipeline in Miami.
In the pipeline.
In the pipeline. So we have around 500 homes under construction now, at different stages. Some in land development, some closer to completion, some starting now. We have coming out. We have in permitting, a different state of permitting, another 2,000, and and we keep looking for more land. I think the next step for now, we're focused in Miami. We're open to Broward and Palm Beach. We start looking slightly into it because I think this is not a Miami problem. This is a South Florida problem, maybe even a Florida problem, right?
Yeah.
Because Palm Beach has the same thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Delray, Boynton Beach.
Delray, all of those cities are getting very pricey. But for now, we're hyper local. We're in Miami, and we feel like we know this market really well. So we want to be able to like.
Well, you've already made your name. Once you've made a name for yourself, it's easier to grow and it's easier to
for sure.
to sell your product for sure.
Yes.
But
I'm
Miami, so impressed with what you've built so far, and I love the idea of. I'm in a townhouse that was built in 2000, and but we're just getting metal roofs from the tile roofs.
Awesome.
But I thought if we'd had metal roofs to begin with.
Yes. I'm sure you were hit with the big assessment, right?
Oh, yeah. But you know what? It's been 20 years. It's worth it. Yeah. So, well, by the time your roof starts leaking and the HOA is having to pay to repair the roofs and whatever, after a while you go, maybe we should just cut off,
No, for sure.
Cut the bleeder and get a new roof, right?
No, for sure. I mean, we do a lot of tile roof also.
Mm-hmm. They're beautiful. I love the tile roof.
I really like the way they look.
Yeah.
Like they're my favorite in terms of looks.
Mm-hmm.
They look really good. And so a lot of the communities we do have tile roof.
And
people like them a lot.
I was like, I don't know if I wanted a metal, and then I got convinced. Okay, it's going to last for 40 years. It won't help me, but
it's a good quality.
Yeah, right.
It's much more expensive.
Oh yeah,
than a tile and a shingle roof.
Yeah, but with hurricanes and everything, it's a good thing to have.
Yeah, and impact windows and doors. I think today have like.
So all your property has impact.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. So
there's another big nut.
Yeah, we don't do anything with hurricane shutters. It's all impact windows and doors. We have like I told you, large size tile. We try to build. The goal is to build a good quality product for the price. So.
Yeah. Well, obviously you've accomplished that.
Yeah. Well, we try to keep going. It's challenging out there, but it's doable.
So who do you have working with you? You have your brother?
Yes. So my brother.
He's the architect?
No, my brother handles the acquisitions. Right?
Oh, okay. So he's the land guy.
Yeah. So correct. So my brother comes from a tech background, and we started working together. We decided to develop an in-house software to help us look for land. Ooh. So my brother has been handling that for the last. There's always a new update, always something to be added, always something to be changed. Like it's constant.
Yeah.
But I think it's the last 5 years. And it's been that software has been of tremendous help for our growth.
Yeah,
because
you can't build without land.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really been helping us, and he's built a team around him, and we have full stack developers that work on that and are constantly changing things. And so he handles that part.
Right.
And he loves it, and so it matches his tech background with, like, he loves acquisition. He's really good at it. And then I handle, pretty much everything else. And then we obviously, consult each other on sales, on marketing, on.
And
we
who
always
does your
brainstorm.
design?
So we have architectural firms. A lot of these design work with a firm called PPK. They're based in Miami. They're really good.
Actually, I've heard of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're really good for, like, development, master plan communities. Like, I think there's maybe the best firm here for that. And then we have marketing and designers that we work with, and, like, render professionals and things like that.
Yeah. So you've got your hands full.
Yes, we do.
Now, you're married?
I am.
Do you have children?
I'm working on the first one.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yes.
When is the child due?
So we just made the decision to start working. For the last, 8-9 years that we've been together, every year we're like, you know what, let's, take it take another year, enjoy.
Well, you're building a business.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
And now
yeah.
we, made the decision to really move forward. And so we started moving towards
So now. Yeah.
Now it's the fun part, right?
Now's the fun part.
Before sleepless nights.
Oh my
so
gosh,
I've been with my wife 10 years.
Oh yeah.
I met her in Miami, and
you met her here?
Yes.
Oh really?
Yeah.
When you started building here?
So no, I met her right
meet?
before I opened my business, and
So she's been there.
Yeah,
from the
she's
beginning.
been there since day one. For sure, she's been a big part of
Yeah.
it. She's been there since day one, and she's great, and I'm very lucky in that sense to have her, and
And you still have family in Morocco?
I have my mom in Morocco.
Oh my goodness.
And I have my sister that just moved back to Morocco 3 days ago. She finished her graduate school in Paris. She studied architecture.
Oh really?
And
You got
so
two architects?
Yes.
Your
we
brother
do have
and
two
your
architects. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Well, my mom and my sister.
Oh, your mother is also an
My
architect?
mother is an architect. Yes.
But you said she was in real estate too?
She was, but she did architectural school. The same school that my sister graduated from.
No way.
40 years apart. Yeah.
That's so funny.
So we were there for her graduation like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then so she just moved back. She's married. Her husband is awesome. And so she's moved back 3 days ago, like I told you.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So I do have my grandmother. Yes, I do. Last year I was there 5 times.
Oh wow.
This year I have not been able to get there because the amount of work we've had. But I'm planning a trip in August.
Yeah.
It's nice. Have you ever been to Morocco?
No, I haven't.
You should go. There's a direct flight now.
My mother had. My mother.
She liked it?
before she passed away, but she.
You should go.
Yeah.
So there's a direct flight, Miami Casablanca. It's 8
Is
hours.
that right?
It's
only 8 hours?
amazing. Yes.
Oh,
it's
that's not
8
bad.
hours.
Yeah.
It's the best food you'll ever have. It's really, I'm not saying that because I'm Moroccan. It's some of the best food you'll have.
Is that right?
Yes. And if you go to Marrakesh.
Yeah.
It's out of this world. It's amazing. So I highly recommend
on my bucket list.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
There you go.
An 8-hour flight is not much.
No, it's not.
It's 4 hours more than going to New York, right? Almost like.
Yeah, there
5.
you go.
So it's nice.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, listen, our time is up almost. So, any last words?
Any last words? So, I encourage people to go with an open mind and look at the workforce population with an open mind and welcome people that do things for us every day for our community, into their communities, because this is everybody's community. And I really believe that everybody should have the chance to own a home. And if we lose these people, we're not going to have a city.
There you go.
So please keep an open mind. This is not something bad for the community. These are good people that do good work, and we should be welcoming them and thanking them.
And I completely agree with you. And I thank you so much for coming today and sharing what you're doing and providing such a critical need in our community.
Thank you, Gloria.
And I want to thank once again South Florida PBS for sponsoring our show. And thank you for coming. Until next time, be safe, be positive, and make a difference.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks for coming.